we are going to continue to create the 3D features. So we're going to drag the smaller building here. I'll check this, go back to map and check this. I want to clear, okay, courthouses, 3 towers, right here. Okay, so now the scale 2 is still here. We're gonna go back to edit and it's not this layer. It should be in modify, right here, modify, yes. And we choose scale and we just, the green one there. Oh, yay! I want it this tall. Double click on it and save. Click save. There. So drag the smaller tower to the eastern side of the building. An alternative to drag features is to simplify. Type the building heights in the corresponding attribute table. Open the attribute 3 towers attribute table and type 150 for the smaller tower's height. And we will clear the selected features and save the edits. So now I'm gonna do is right click on here and open attribute table. So this height I made it a lot. So 150. So let's do this for 150 then. Okay, I'm gonna select, oh, oopsie, so I have to go back to click modify again. Modify and click. Did I save? Oh, okay. I don't think I can do it that way, but maybe let's try the height 150 and click OK. It doesn't like it. Okay, save it. There. So now I can do it. So we can just type in once we did the first one. And now we will use procedural rules and multi-patch models. So City Engine Rule Package is a compressed file that contains a compiled rule and all the assets, textures, and or 3D models that the rule logic uses for creating 3D content. We can use these packages in ArcGIS Pro as a procedural symbol that constructs and draws the procedural features on the fly from the source data. Another method creates 3D models and stores them as feature class called a multi-patch, whose features are a collection of patches that represent the boundary of a 3D object. A multi-patch stores color, texture, transparency, and geometric data in its features. So we will apply a predefined rule package to Pittsburgh's tallest office building, the U.S. Steel Building. We will also view multi-patch features whose building facades were created in City Engine using actual building facades. These features can take a long time to render, so it is recommended to use a high-end graphics card and follow the hardware requirements. So let's see how the computer does. Okay, I'm sure it will do a good job. So let's see my computer settings about this computer. I would just say about this computer. About this PC. There. System. Alright, let's bring the system back. We have system memory, system type, remote setting, device manager. I'm not the. Alright, so okay. Let's see. Alright, I think we should be fine. Okay, when we apply procedural rules, features must be displayed as layers in a 3D scene. The feature class polygon itself does not have to include z-values, but must be in a 3D scene and viewed as 2D layers. So, the project opens with 3D. I'm gonna close this out there and save it. Yep. Hopefully I don't have that issue. Basically I need to sign back in. So we will open the 10.6. So 10.6. Once we have a 10.6, that what we will do is the 10.6 has the project has the 3D scene, US steel building, and 1 2D building polygon footprint. We will use the US steel building bookmark first. And we will apply building rules using stacked blocks. So we can easily apply a procedural rule to a building for a stacked block or more realistic high-rise or office building. So, alright, so now we're gonna go to bookmark. So US still, right here. Perfect. And in the symbology pane, close this out. We're gonna go back to view and then contents, right? So this is the contents, and we will click US Steel Building and symbology. We will click the red here, gallery all styles, and search for box type procedure and press enter. So I'm gonna type for all styles and procedural. Okay, so now we have a lot of options and press enter. Procedural rules will update with new software releases and can be downloaded and added from the City Engine on Israel Living Atlas of the world. We will click the stacked blocks procedure symbol, so which is this one, and then click this symbol. In the symbology pane, we will click properties and layer bottom, layer button, properties. Okay. There. So click this. Go to properties. All right. So click this. Okay. Properties and the layer button is this one, layer button. And use under units, we will click feet. Units, it will be feet. And under the total height, we will click total height and click right here. Click the container button. So container button is right here. Attribute mapping. On the right current height, we will click the height field. Current height. Attribute. Height. Click OK. Alright. And then, let's see, presenting on the right and click OK. So this step, we have to double check procedural field rule attending fee 40 and it facing south, and the levels we will change it into 64. Click apply. Gonna take a long time, so let's see. Click apply. Wait a little bit. Okay. The building will be now wrapped, showing the number of floors. So we will have to wait a little bit. So then we fill out the form as here. We will click apply and drag the block layer to the 3D layer. So we have to drag it. So under units, we change it into feet. Under total height, we click the container button on the right of the current height. We click height field. We selected height field and click OK. So this step sets the building height to a height field in which building heights are already entered. I entered it. Back. I think I can close it out. Okay, go back to. All right. So now. Alright, perfect. So it should be taller. Let's see, go back to property. No, not property, symbology. And double click this layer. It is 64. Alright, so now the building, we have a 64. And we drag the layer to the 3D. And then we will apply an international building rule. So the unit for international building is meters. So we will type the height instead of using building height field, which is feet. So in the symbology pane, we will click gallery. So we go back to gallery here. And we will click the gallery. So then we will go back to property. So, isn't it in here? This one, let's look around property in here. Alright. International representation. It didn't say international. We go back to click gallery. Okay. Property style, procedural. I think I will click the international building. International, I don't find it. International building procedural, and then click OK. All styles, right here, this one, international symbol procedural, and then go to the symbol and go back here. So international, it changed it into international building. And then we will change into meters. It's office. It will be high shore. So high rise. And then floor height ground is 7. 1, 6, and 7. And floor height upper will still be 7. 1, 2, 5, 6. 7, and total height will be 250, and click apply. So now, although the results does not look exactly like the actual US Steel Tower, it is more realistic than a wrapped level building. So now we close the symbology pane. We will view multi-patch models of buildings and street furniture. So, Smithfield Street is a study area in downtown Pittsburgh using multi-patch layer of exported SketchUp, collator file with realistic building images and street furniture. We will turn on these layers to explore multi-patch models. Now we're going to close the US Steel building scene and open the Smithfield Street scene. So now I'm gonna go back. Yeah, click apply. I forgot to click apply. There. So I don't like this building. It's a little ugly. And now we'll go back to Smithfield Street. And then we can close this out. So we're gonna go back to project, going to save it, and click yes. And then we will close it out because I think the computer could be slow to handle everything. Then the Smithfield Street bookmark. So wait while the building displays the building facades with texture. So, which is really nice. We will turn on Smithfield Furniture and wait for the view to render. And so this layer of the detail features such as planners, garbage, and cycling cans and newsstands might take a while to render depending on the graphic cards. So, I have it here. So, which is really nice. Alright. But I don't have something here. Like USA Today. And there is a person. If I zoom out, I don't see that person.